This is Mike Chevalier, keeping it simple and precise. Don't give up on life. Don't give up on life. I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. I had a son. His mother was living with me, and things didn't work out without going in depth. She went back home to live with her parents, and because she was a scorned woman, she was angry and upset with me because I didn't allow her to continue to live with me for various reasons. So she went back home to live with her parents. I didn't know that that was the worst mistake that I could ever make. Eventually, I started paying child support. I gave her all my information, did everything I could to where I can be in my son's life. And I only seen him one time, and that was when he was a newborn. He wasn't even 1 year old yet. Now, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because life isn't fair, and it's not supposed to. I made some mistakes along the way, and we're all going to make mistakes, but it's what we do with what we learned from our mistakes. If we can prevent ourselves from making big time mistakes, that's awesome. But that's not how life is. Let's be honest. I did whatever I could to see my son and to work it out with his mother. His mother allowed me to see him one time. I didn't see him after that. That hurt. I made sure I put him on my insurance and I was paying child support. She eventually got married and cut me off child support where I didn't have to keep paying. I didn't know where she was living at. I didn't know her location. And I wasn't man enough to go to court. Now, at that time, I was married and I had a baby on the way. I'm taking full responsibility. I wasn't man enough to go to court. Years have passed by. The mom didn't do him right. He ended up in the court system, him and his siblings his siblings from, obviously not mine, from a different father. I went to court once I got notified because I couldn't find him. So, of course, I jumped at it with everything I got when the courts called. Went to court and found out that the mother has told my son, I believe my son was 11 years old at that time, 11 or 12, that your father is dead. So this boy went through his whole life thinking that his father is dead and that he wasn't important. And to this very day, I don't know exactly all that he has experienced. The judge said it would be detrimental if he allows me to start building a relationship with my own son. Now, granted, I don't have any felonies. I've never been in jail. I'm a productive citizen. And so my hands were tied. I had to wait until The boy turned 18, and I've been looking for him for years. Also, I didn't have the money to go to court. When I was younger, I thought this was when I was in my 20s. I'm now close to 50, 47 years old. And I'm just telling you guys so that you won't make the same mistakes. It was tough. So I had to wait until the boy turned 18. And eventually, I got a hold of him. I told a family member, and thank God, see, we as men, we need to start talking to older folk, the ones you think that are smart and wise, that can lead you in the right direction. I remember talking to a family member by the name of Robert, and he said, I'll look him up. Now, I've been looking for this boy for years, and it just so happened this man looked him up and found him on Facebook. I was just elated. But then I started thinking, he's going to hate me. He's going to hate me. But I was willing to take that risk. Now I got 3 other boys. I've raised my boys. And I'm still raising them. So I'm not a bad father. But I messed up royally with my son, Julius. I contact him. And he reaches out to me, and I reach out to him. And we've been building ever since. I found out the boy's in the military. He's doing his thing. And we're building. And the boy forgives me. Now, I've been raised in the church. I'm not big on religion, but I'm a godly man. God is good. God is awesome. Now, will my son have some marks on him? I believe so. And this is what this video is about. There are those out there, there are men out there that are experiencing something similar, whether it be their mother, their father, or they're on the other end where they feel abandoned or they were abandoned. There's hope. I want you guys to know that. There's hope. Now, in the interim of all this, there's many times I felt like offing myself, letting this, but I was thinking there's no sense in doing that. It's not the end of life. The boy is going to get a certain age where I can finally find him. And I'm glad I did that. Now, you guys are going through something. And I know you guys are. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. You can get past this. If you hang in there, pray. If you can't fix the problem, put it to the side. Deal with it when you can, when you're able. Don't let any problems overwhelm you. Because once you do that, once you cross the line, there's no coming back. There's no fixing it. I messed up. I was angry. I was upset, and I got caught up in my emotions. Once it's done, it's done. And I'm so glad that I didn't do that. Now, is it going to be peachy? Is it going to be perfect between me and my son? No. But I'm going to see him next month in March if he gets the approval. Now, of course, there's so much to the story, but I'm trying to keep it simple. What's the moral of the story? Don't give up on life, no matter what it is. Now, do I look like the villain? Yes, I do. And I take responsibility. I can't change it. I was afraid of the court system. And I didn't have any real support, but that's not an excuse. Why? Because I'm a man. And I take on my responsibilities. And I messed up. And now it's time for me to clean it up. This is Mike Chevalier, keeping it simple and precise. That's it. I'm done.